Tax evasion refers to the illegal act of deliberately evading or avoiding payment of taxes by intentionally misrepresenting income, inflating deductions, or engaging in other fraudulent activities with the aim to reduce tax liability. Tax evasion is a serious offense and is strictly prohibited in Canada, as well as in many other countries. In Canada, tax evasion is punishable under the Income Tax Act and the Excise Tax Act. The Canada Revenue Agency (CRA) is responsible for enforcing tax laws and investigating instances of tax evasion. If someone is found guilty of tax evasion, they can face severe penalties including fines, interest charges, and imprisonment. The CRA employs various measures to detect and combat tax evasion. These include conducting audits, applying data analytics, exchanging information with international tax authorities, and encouraging reporting of tax evasion through a dedicated informant leads program. The CRA also actively promotes tax compliance through public awareness campaigns and educational resources. It is vital for individuals and businesses in Canada to understand their tax obligations and ensure compliance with the tax laws. Consultation with a tax professional or accountant is recommended to accurately report income, claim legitimate deductions, and fulfill all necessary tax requirements. By fulfilling tax obligations honestly and accurately, individuals and businesses contribute to the overall functioning of Canada's tax system and the provision of essential public services. 1. Penalties and consequences. Tax evasion is considered a criminal offense in Canada. If someone is found guilty of tax evasion, they may face significant penalties, including substantial fines and potential imprisonment. The penalties imposed depend on various factors, including the seriousness of the offense, the amount of tax evaded, and any previous history of non-compliance. 2. Cross-border tax evasion. With an increasingly globalized economy, it's imperative to highlight the issue of cross-border tax evasion. The Canadian government has been actively working on international cooperation to combat offshore tax evasion by exchanging information with other tax authorities. By sharing financial data, Canada and several other countries aim to detect and deter individuals who attempt to evade taxes through offshore accounts or transactions. 3. Voluntary Disclosure Program. To encourage taxpayers to come forward and correct any errors or omissions in their tax filings, the CRA has a Voluntary Disclosure Program (VDP). Under this program, taxpayers can voluntarily disclose previously unreported income or correct inaccurate information in exchange for reduced penalties and potential immunity from prosecution. The VDP provides a way for taxpayers to rectify their non-compliance without facing the full consequences of tax evasion. 4. Increased enforcement efforts. The CRA continuously strengthens its enforcement efforts to detect and combat tax evasion. This includes using sophisticated data analysis tools to identify anomalies, conducting targeted audits, and collaborating with other law enforcement agencies to investigate cases of suspected tax evasion. Additionally, the CRA conducts compliance campaigns focused on specific industries or areas where tax evasion is likely to occur. 5. Whistleblower rewards. In an effort to encourage reporting of tax evasion, the CRA has implemented a program that provides rewards to individuals who report significant cases of tax evasion. If the information provided leads to the collection of taxes owing, the whistleblower may receive a portion of the taxes recovered, subject to specific criteria and conditions. Professional standards and penalties. Tax professionals, including accountants and tax advisors, are subject to professional standards and ethical guidelines in Canada. They have a responsibility to provide accurate and honest advice to their clients and to ensure compliance with tax laws. If a tax professional is found to have aided or counseled in tax evasion, they may face penalties, loss of professional certifications, and potential legal consequences. Money laundering and tax evasion. Tax evasion can be closely linked to money laundering, as individuals may attempt to conceal the proceeds of illegal activities by evading taxes. Money laundering involves taking funds gained through criminal activities and making them appear legitimate by layering them through complex financial transactions. In Canada, both tax evasion and money laundering are serious offenses and are monitored and investigated by law enforcement agencies. Whistleblower protection. In an effort to encourage individuals to come forward with information on tax evasion, Canada has implemented laws to protect whistleblowers from retaliation. Whistleblowers who report tax evasion are shielded against reprisals from their employers or individuals involved in the fraudulent activities. Whistleblower protection laws are designed to encourage the reporting of tax evasion and ensure the safety of those who provide information. Education and public awareness. The Canadian government actively promotes tax education and public awareness to help individuals and businesses understand their tax obligations and the consequences of tax evasion. The CRA provides resources, guides, and workshops to help taxpayers navigate the tax system and make informed decisions. Public awareness campaigns aim to educate the public about the importance of tax compliance and the consequences of tax evasion. International cooperation. Canada collaborates with other countries through international treaties, organizations, and information exchange agreements to combat tax evasion on a global scale. This cooperation allows for the exchange of financial information, ensuring that individuals and entities cannot evade taxes by moving funds offshore or through complex international transactions. Tax evasion undermines the integrity of the tax system and hinders the government's ability to provide essential public services. The CRA's ongoing efforts to detect and deter tax evasion help to maintain fairness and equity in Canada's tax system. Evasion is a leading provider of comprehensive tax solutions. With our team of experienced professionals and cutting-edge technology, we offer efficient and accurate tax services to individuals and businesses alike. From tax planning and preparation to IRS issue resolution, we handle all aspects of taxes with precision and expertise. Our commitment to delivering personalized solutions tailored to each client's unique needs sets us apart. Contact us today at +1 647 232 7909 and discover how Evasion can streamline your tax process and help you achieve your financial goals.